Welcome, everyone, to the home of the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So NC State will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. This place is alive, and they love to force this offense into another mistake. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. NC State to bring the punting team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get it through the air. And that pass picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter to do. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Makes his connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Strong, firm tackle. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Unloads quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They're getting this guy lathered up. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line, rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Gibson. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the ball is intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. The quick out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Seminoles get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Lets it fly. Finds a man by himself. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
Yeah, and the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
Looking down the middle. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Setting up the screen. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll do it himself. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll put the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Now they'll try the right side. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback checking off. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
NC State, 13. Florida State, 3.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Farmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity.
He uncorks one deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose. Touchdown, Knowles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass, it's Glenn. A strike downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Florida State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rogers. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fires to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
It's caught. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Mitchell. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, NC State.
NC State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The option look. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. With the catch, it's McCoy. Stopped after making the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's Austin. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's got the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Wake Forest.
The give to the back.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll ride Davis here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. They'll run the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Finds his man. It's Rogers.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The give to the tailback. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Wolfpack will have first and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll run play action.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. He wants to throw. Unleashes one. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They'll line up for a second down play. It's a draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. a quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The play action fake. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1 yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on second and goal. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. On second and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. A handoff, keep working on that clock. There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Complete on third down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. The circle of life in college football. where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to move it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Already 2 for 2 on the day, and now a chance to finish his day with a game-winning kick. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.